F is that? What is that? Whatever it is, it's collectible. Boom. Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, and this is the Make It Harder series. And yeah, welcome to our newest purchase, our new bit of land, our makeshift house that we can't get in but still works. Kind of does it, doesn't have a sleep trigger but it works. And yeah, all of this, and look, isn't it pleasant to see that the grass is finally green? Because it's been like a brown colour for the last 2 or 3 episodes. And this is what we freshly mowed, windrowed, tedded first I should say, then windrowed, and got ourselves a nice little stack of bales actually, and I'll show you. I hope you're ready to see how neat this stack is. Yeah, it's very neat. I got fed up with that. This doesn't have a collision, by the way, so you can literally throw bales in from any angle. So yeah, it's obviously just there for show, isn't it? But yeah, this is cool. It's grown back, and we've got all it. I mean, it looks 10 times nicer now. Now that all the grass is green, the bushes are growing. Oh, it looks lovely, doesn't it? It looks lovely. Yeah, this is a big old area though. This is a really big area. So we've got to figure out what we're going to do with all of this at some point. And it will transform. I'm sure it will transform. I do like to dabble in a little bit of landscaping, as you know. So, yeah, ideal. What do we do today? Well, firstly, I want to have a look and see if... I mean, it doesn't look like it from here. No, we didn't receive any damage from that hailstorm. And in actual fact, no fields did. No, nothing received damage. So maybe hail doesn't damage anything. Let's make sure I didn't turn off that setting. Let's have a look. I realise I've probably not gone through. Yeah, disaster destruction is still enabled as everything else. So yeah, I would assume from that either we got lucky, the whole entire map got lucky, or hail doesn't actually do you damage. And those, oh actually, these are the little spots that I was seeing in Snowy Stream last night. Yeah, okay, maybe we just got lucky then, and we didn't actually get any. Yeah, it's definitely not anything there. Okay, cool. Right, I said in the last episode, give me some suggestions about what you think would go where. I was too impatient. I haven't even waited for that episode. In fact, at the point of recording, this is about 10 minutes after recording the last episode. So yeah, I have no idea. You haven't even seen it. I haven't even edited that episode yet. So I don't know what your suggestions were. If any. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get any suggestions. But what I have decided is, rather than wait, I don't want this kind of home area, the ranch, let's call it a ranch. I don't want this to have fields, like arable crops. I want this to be kind of homey, some animals. So that's what I'm going with. This is going to be where we have some animals, and then down this kind of random hill, we'll do something else, maybe with animals. I'm not sure. Cross that bridge when we get to it. This section over here is going to transform to the majority of it being grass, along with, again, you've got some animals over there as well. And actually for arable, we're going to do arable, obviously, because it's just Farming Simulator, isn't it? But I'm going to branch out a little bit and, you know, eventually, you know, 50 grand or 48,960. That's not that bad for a field like that, is it? That isn't too bad. So we'll branch out and we'll buy some extra fields in the local area, not too far away. You know, maybe that. Why is that 106 grand? Wow. It's because of all the trees, I suppose. Yeah, so we'll get something around here anyway. Maybe we'll even buy one of Walt's old fields down there. They're quite cheap, aren't they? Yeah, so for here and now, this is going to be, right where I'm standing, water buffalo. Now, I need to buy the pen. I then need to get some water buffalo. And I need to probably get some form of water trailer. Again, depends on what kind of pen we can afford, but I can't imagine it'll be much with the amount of money we have. So I'm going to have a look. I'm going to jump straight into that, and yeah, we'll just see what is available. Now, I've not seen too many videos about it, actually, but I know that there's some sort of, like, adjustable pastures or something. Now, how do I do them? How do I do them? The pasture of this building can be customized. So this must be a good start. And that's also affordable, which is good. But how do I actually place it? Yeah, what I would quite like to do is place this, you know, but the fence to be angled to shape this bit. If I can do that, I don't know. Maybe it's not smart enough to do that. I'm also curious to know if this at standard size says 7 cows, or I'm assuming water buffaloes. If I increase that footprint, will that increase how many cows can go in there? I'm not sure. It's all interesting, really. It's all interesting. I don't know. Part of me wants to have the actual feeding trough facing kind of like this way as well. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know, actually. And normally I just go for landscaping, bite the bullet, deal with what I got. But this is a new learning experience for me, so I'm going to save it. And then we're going to try it again. Jump back over to my mouse. Oh dear, what am I doing? It's all in different places, isn't it? Construction, there we go. Yeah. So I have saved it just to be extra cautious. Yeah, so I would be happy with that there like that. But how on earth do I do it? How do I change? Oh, I'm nervous about doing this, you know. Right, let's just do it a minute. I've saved it anyway, no. Do I want to customize the cow? Yeah, cool. Right, I like this. Ah, no way. I can actually just place the fence. Oh, wow. This is better than I thought. That costs a lot of money, though. Jeez. It still charged me the 15 grand. Wow. Okay, that's expensive, but let's go with it. Oh dear, this is really expensive, isn't it? Wow, I don't even know if I can afford this. Right, let's go. Come on, stop being silly. Might be doing another. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Cool. Okay. Can I customize that after I've placed it? Does that make sense? Once I've actually placed it, can I customize it? Let's just try and get out of this again a minute. Can I just come out completely? Yeah. Oh no, what is going to happen here now? Yes. Okay. And what? Hang on a minute. It still took all of our money. What is going on? Right, hang on. And it... Oh. Right, hang on 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. Okay, back again. That's why I saved it. I don't normally do that. I normally deal with the consequences of making a landscaping mistake. But that's kind of odd. It's kind of cool, though. I love that you can place the fence around it. How cool is that? That is really cool. But... not when it still charges you 15 grand. You think it'd give you a discounted price and then help towards the cost of the fencing. That was ridiculous. It basically wiped out 25 grand down to 13,000. Down to 3,000, sorry. Which took like 22 grand from us. That was ridiculous. So I'm just going to leave that for a second. That is something we're going to get around to, hopefully, in this episode. I do want to see some of those big boys in this episode. But for a minute, let's check on everything else. Now, I did come off camera before I started recording, and I fixed that. I don't know if you remember the interesting things that happened there, but that is done. Now, we've got 474 eggs. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Super duper cool. The bees are now out, flying around again, which is great. Probably not doing a great deal, though. 84 litres of honey. Wow, 84 litres. What I want to know is, has the crop grown? And, I mean, it doesn't look like it. Is this a bug? Is this known? Is this kind of a thing? I mean, apparently, it's ready to harvest in 3 months. So why is it not grown? Yeah, I don't think that hasn't grown, is it? Or has it? I'm not sure, but I do need to try and fertilise those missing bits. We need to maximise whatever we can get, don't we? Right, let's unload the front loader there. We shall go around the back way for a change. Connect up to the fertiliser spreader, which I think still got a little bit of fertiliser in it. Probably not much, but we have got a bit spare, haven't we? Oh dear, I'm cutting that close. Can I squeeze through without damaging equipment? Just about. And without running the dog over. Just about. Okay. Right. Yeah, we're going to try this. If this doesn't work this time, then I actually don't know what the answer is. Because it is kind of strange. Let's see what happens. We're also going to see how smooth this is now. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely now? Right. Same again. Are these definitely narrows? Yeah, do you know what? Now that I'm pulling up to it, that wheat is actually a bit taller. I'll take it back. Right, are they definitely narrows? Yes. Yeah, I'm certain this wheat is taller. So, let's go with that. Hopefully now, there's no reason why this won't work. Oh yeah, it worked. Cool. Right, so it is obviously to do with growth stage. Not just any old month. Not just literally skip forward a month and then everything's fine. You have to do it by growth stage. Kind of makes sense, really. Because, I mean, I don't know. Would you over-fertilise crops when they're too young? Is that bad for crops? Probably would be bad for them, right? Good. Right, we're just going to run around this whole field because it only takes a second, doesn't it? And it doesn't exactly use up a very large amount of fertiliser spreader. Right, that should do it. While I'm here, let's lower it so that I can get it into the shed. What a pathetic shed, by the way. Let's do it in this view. Absolutely pathetic shed, look. Right, fill it from here. That's good. Oh, I put on realistic cab view, by the way, because I like it. And what it stops you doing is having a neck like an owl. It stops me there. Good. Okay, right. I'm going to check. Did that... Yeah. I missed a tiny little bit there. So we'll get that on our way through now. Raise that again. Yeah, we'll get that now. And then we'll just get this top section done. And while I'm here as well, you know, I might just go over this thing because it just saves the job, doesn't it, for the next batch. Again, I do think planting this as grass is a good decision because we're going to need some constant food sources anyway, aren't we? Especially if we're going into water buffalo. Again, I'm assuming that they eat the same as what cows eat. I mean, they must do. I'm assuming they go into a cow pasture. In fact, I don't even know that for certain, but they must do, surely. Right, good. That's one job ticked off the list. Have we got nice muddy tyres? Oh, they're starting to get muddy. Oh. Good. Right, that will do. So, checking this view again. Yeah, that's fine. It'll only show single, but that's good. I like it. Right, job well done. What we're going to do about picking up the stones, I don't know. I really don't know. Right, so while I'm in this menu, anyway, let's have a quick look here. Fertilizing contract. Wow. Be nice to get that contract done, wouldn't it? But that's probably a bit big for our little spreader. Oh, actually, that one's all right, though. Should we do that? Should we do that? It could just give us a little bit of money, wouldn't it? So accept that contract. Cool. I quite like that. That's good. So we'll jump back in it. It's nearly full. Nearly. Do I try it? Yeah, okay. Let's stop it back up. I'm talking to myself. Stop it back up. Fill it up. Hopefully, maybe we could get away with doing the whole field in one load. I'm not sure. It does seem to go quite far, though. It does seem to go quite far. Right. We'll do this. I'll probably, maybe, whack it into a time lapse once I get there. Or maybe I'll just cut it. I mean, do we need to see me time lapse in someone else's field? Probably not, to be honest with you. I still do want to do some form of cow pen this episode. I really do. Yeah, I want to get a couple of water buffalo. I just want to see what they look like. And actually, all the groundwork's done, isn't it? Really, we've done the food production. Oh dear, this field, this this tractor will not even pull this spreader. Get my words out properly in a minute. They really don't look where they're going, do they? These pedestrians. Shocking. Oh dear. That wasn't me stalling it. That was me pressing the wrong button. Right, here we go. I've turned the indicator on again. I just double checking that they do turn themselves off. Oh, I love that. I love that. Again, that's just something that should be on base game, isn't it? Right. Wow. This is a pretty big field. Do you know what? Do you know, let's do this. Let's try this assisted steering thing. This seems like a good template to do it on. So, hold B. What am I doing? Assisted steering. Let's do that. 14 is that what this has got? A 14-meter spread? I don't actually know. Number of headlands, just one's fine because there's only fertilizing. Work direction. I don't know what that means. We'll leave that on automatic. Offset. I think that must be something to do with the way that you... oh, I just noticed that car in the background. I don't know if you've seen that. He overtook me because I parked on the road. I love it. Show the lines. I mean, I'll leave them on just so I get used to it. Okay, now what do I do? Okay, just drive to the field. And now what? Just set the cruise control. Is it following the line for me? Wait, I don't know. Is this working? This is not set to a worker, by the way. You can tell because the money isn't going down in the top corner. And it doesn't turn for you. Okay. Right, fine. What's this telling me to do now? So yeah, I'm just kind of making this up as I'm going. Press B, it seems to like lock on. Cruise control, and then I don't know. The interesting thing will be now, will it make this slight turn for me? I am not touching the wheel. It does. Do you know, I like this actually. I quite like this. I wouldn't use it to give me a line to follow if it wasn't turning for me, because obviously this is the way I would just do it anyway, isn't it? But I quite like this, you know. I can just whack on the cruise control and just kind of let it go. I can sit here, I can drink my cup of tea. I like it. Pretty good. And what I think is going to be quite cool about it is in a field like this, where the crop's already grown, you can't really see what you're doing. You're going to know that you've got all of it. This will give you maximum efficiency without missing bits. Because yeah, look at it there. I mean, I can't see it, and I'm sure you can't see it because it's even worse once it's rendered. But there is no way to distinguish what's been done and what hasn't been done. You just cannot see the shade difference. Maybe you could then with a bit of light. But actually, no. Cool. Oh, this is easy, isn't it? Right, so we've not used, well, we've used 52, 51, 50% of our solid fertilizer, and we have done 50% of the contract. So, are we gonna just about get this done? I need to be more efficient with the timing of turning off the spreader, don't I? Yeah, I do actually quite like this, you know, this assisted steering. I do like it. What I don't like is that kind of giant circle, that circle of land that always follows your tractor. No matter what you do, what you run, who you are, that's always there. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. I kind of wish that wasn't there. Okay, right, good. We are right on the cusp of completing the contract and running out of fertilizer at the exact same time. It would be pretty annoying if I have to drive back down to the yard just to get more fertilizer to do 1% or something silly like that. But I feel like that's the way it's going to go. I think that's the way it's going to go. Yeah, this is so close. See, now we've only got 20% and we've done 83. Okay. Seems to be balancing out a bit. Well, normally I time-lapse jobs like this, but I haven't this time. Oh, press the right button. There we go. Okay, 94. This must be the last bit now. I do like this. I do like this. And we're going to do it, aren't we? We're going to do it. 97. Done. And we've got 12 litres. 12 litres of fertiliser left. That is cool, though. That's cool. And it was quite nice to give that a go. So let's accept that a minute before, or collect it, sorry, before he changes his mind. £2,173 we got for that. It's nice. That's paid for 1, maybe 2 water buffaloes, so that's good. Happy with that. And we'll head back to the yard now. Oh, right. Right. Do I have another go? Let's turn that off. Do I have another go at trying to place down a water buffalo pasture? I'm just afraid it's going to cost so much. Let me just see. Is there anything mowing? Tell you what, I haven't looked in this shop today, have I? So let's do that a minute. Don't see anything of interest at the moment. Yeah, I would like the other branded version of the front mower. I would probably have bought that. I would probably have bought that as well, but I didn't fit the front loader attacher. And I don't know, can you customise lease vehicles in this version? Would be good if you could. That's, I think that's the one that we've just leased, isn't it? Which is now in the shop. Yeah, I'm sure it is, but it's only costing us like £100 a day lease, isn't it? We don't need to buy that. Okay. Not really much going on in the shop there, to be honest with you. 27,603. Let's do it. Let's try again. I mean, maybe now that I know that it's actually going to charge me the full amount for the cows. So that's 15,000. 15,000 comes with that fencing. If you do it without the fencing and make your own fencing, it still charges 15,000. That's just kind of annoying, that, really. It's kind of annoying. But there's no other option. I'm stuffed, and I've got no options, really. Got no way around it. Let's do... I don't... Okay, let's do this. I wonder if you can customize it after you placed it. I don't know. Is that a thing? Seems like something they would have thought about. Surely. Surely. I don't know. Right. I'm not going to customize the fence. No. Because I can't afford it. Do I want... Yes, I do want to plant meadow grass because that will give them some grazing. Yes. So that just cost... How much did that cost? That cost the right amount, didn't it? Yeah. So that didn't actually charge us for that. Right, let's jump down and we'll have a little look. Got a little bit of hailstone coming again, look, by the look of it. It's just rain. Okay. So we chuck the food into there. No worries. That's what, yeah, so we are going to have to get some sort of container. And then here, can we get... Oh, I like the way this is done. Water buffalo. Here we go. Oh, look at that beast. Look at him. Look at him. Right, so it's used for dairy. That's what I was wondering, whether it's used for dairy. Produces buffalo milk. Buffaloes like grass, hay, and TMR. Additionally, they require water. The animal has reached its breeding age. Animals that are healthy and older than 18 months can reproduce. So he can reproduce, can he? That's pretty good. Cool. Do you know what? Let's just get two of them. I don't want to buy one. That's nasty, isn't it? We'll get two. And they got some friends in there, then, haven't they? So 18-month-olds. Yeah, let's buy them. Let's have, oh dear, where did this rain come from? Oh dear. Right, so, well, at least they got some water anyway. They can just stick their tongue out in the air, can't they? Right. So the only reason I bought them is I just wanted to see what they look like. You don't mind me shining the torch in your face, mate? Cool. Cool. Part of me was scared they didn't produce milk and they were actually just like for kind of meat use to buy, fatten up and sell again. Oh, I do like that there's different shades of them as well. Cool. Ideal. Right, well they don't really need food because they've got grass to mulch on, but I might as well just check a couple of these hay bales. Freshly produced. Yeah, look, no collision. There's a collision for me and a collision for tractors, but not for bales. How bizarre. Okay, right, let's just chuck a few of these in here. I'm guessing they'll just vanish. That'll disappear, is it? Will it disappear? Yeah. We'll chuck a couple of them in. I do like it though. I am a little bit gutted I couldn't customise the shape of it, but it's just too much money. There'll be some form of mod that'll fix that, wouldn't there? Right, we'll do a couple more little bales. So I need to have a look now at the shop, see what the best value water container is that I can get, and get them some water. Now I do believe that the water fill point is quite close to this farm as well actually. I don't think that's too far away. It's like a big water tower I noticed in that little like town just down the road there. When I was looking for collectibles the other day, I noticed it in the background and it did have a water trigger kind of like interactive zone marker next to it, so I'm assuming that's where I could collect it from. We will find out, I'm sure. Oh, these are taking quite a lot of food, aren't they? Although I suppose they're only small bales, aren't they? Right, does this give me a new screen on here? Yes, it does. Good. Cow pasture. Okay, so hay or silage is 80%. Silage requires a lot more work than hay. I do think they should make silage like 90%, just to give you an incentive to do silage, because I can do hay a heck of a lot quicker than I can do silage. That is for certain. Anyway, right, they've got quite a big trough, haven't they? And meadow, apparently they haven't got any meadow. which is interesting because I planted some. Unless that grows over time. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch a how-to video of someone who actually knows what they're doing. That'd be boring though, wouldn't it? Knowing how to do stuff without figuring it out yourself. It's a bit boring. Right, good. I'm glad I'm giving them some food now then. I thought I got a lot of hay, a lot of grass out of this bit of land. But I've realised already that wasn't actually that much. Because, yeah, it's not going very far. It's not going very far at all. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Good. Right, that would do for a minute. That's half filled them, isn't it? Right, let's jump to here. I wasn't looking for it because I just wasn't ready for it at the time. But did they have a reduced trailer, a water trailer? They didn't, did they? I don't suppose I can change that to a body box. That sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? No, okay. I wondered if I could put like some sort of tank on the back of that, but I can't. Okay, what is this going to cost? Let's have a look. I'm sure I remember there was an animal. Yeah. Barrels. Wow, these are quite expensive. 2,000, 6,000, 8,000, and that's obviously a big articulated tanker. That's got the best capacity, but that is a dolly. Yeah. They're also a lot of money, aren't they? Yes, they are. I wonder if, I mean, I don't imagine they would, but I wonder if they've got that weight which you can fill with water to make heavier. Where is the weight? What would the weights come under? Seeding? No. I don't actually know what the weights would come under. Right at the bottom is there miscellaneous. Okay. I mean, they normally wouldn't be in that though. No. What do they come under? Oh, it's right there. Weights, right in front of me. No. I should have known that really anyway, but you could get in FS25, I had that mod, didn't I, where you were able to fill the weight with water to make it even heavier, but then you could cheekily use that to unload water as well. It's perfect. It's a great mod. But I'm not that lucky. Not this time round. Right, I'm going to have to lease. I got no option. So I'm thinking, just to avoid the danger of a dolly, what's this to lease? Oh dear. Workday, £170. Okay. Things are starting to get expensive now. I've got to be very cautious of the bills, the monthly bills, because we're starting to get a lot of extra equipment. As the farm's expanding, we're starting to get a lot more bills. Now this time, why am I running? I might go in the truck, you know, because this looks like it's got a towing hitch, so it must be able to tow that trailer. So we'll drive down now, we'll cruise down. We'll, do you know, I notice, it doesn't look like I'm not getting stuck behind a bus. Forget that. I noticed that the water still doesn't kind of stick or run down the windscreen. That's something I wish they did do, you know. Yeah, I do wish that, oh dear, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, I do wish that that is something they did. The rain running down. I think Euro Truck Simulator does it great, doesn't it? And again, that's quite an old game, but the windscreen wipers actually work. You actually have to turn them on because the water gets in your way. Yeah, I wish they'd done that. That would have been pretty cool. That would have been really cool. Okay, good. We got the trailer all connected up, which is good. I wondered for a second if it would actually work with this trailer, but it's fine. So yeah, down here somewhere, I have seen it. I have seen something which looks like a water tower, and it definitely had an interactive zone marker showing water. So I'm assuming you can fill from there. Or is it some sort of little side thing where you actually have to fill it up and rebuild it or something? I don't know. I want to say the way to get to it would probably be this way. It might even be up there. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely a water tower, right? Not that we see things like that over here in the UK, definitely not. But I'm pretty sure... Oh dear, this is hard to reverse. Oh dear, come on, you can do it. I got wedged to the post. Oh dear. I'm going to get charged for that, aren't I? The effects of things landing on your truck then, it's a bit strange, isn't it? Because it kind of moves with the ground. Do you see that? Kind of doesn't get stuck to your truck. That's unusual looking. Right, come on. Can I fill from here? Yes. Is it costing me money? Yes, it's costing me a fortune, in fact. Why is it costing so much money? It just cost me 335 quid and I only took 1,000 litres. Okay, right, well there you go. That is a water fill point. However, don't use it, because that is a rip-off. Is there a river here? Is there? Given the map's called Riverbend, I guess there probably should be a river, shouldn't there? Is it accessible, though? That's more the question I should be asking myself. Am I better off going to the strangely shaped lake? Maybe. Yes. Let's head there, because I ain't paying that sort of price for water. Forget that. Okay, so I'm hoping somewhere down here will give me a low enough point that I will be able to fill up with water. Or no, can I just... Sure, I can't just fill up from the puddles. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm guessing. I mean, really, we shouldn't be driving on someone else's land, should we? But that does look like a good little point there, doesn't it? Can I fill from the stream? No. No, you can't. That answers that one, doesn't it? What if I actually get the whole thing? Oh gosh, I don't want to get stuck. No. No, no, no. You can't. What if I reverse it into the stream? I'm just conscious that that does look a bit steep there on the edge, doesn't it? That's definitely not like a smooth riverbank. That's a full on, that is. Come on. What about here? No. Guessing you've got to kind of be in the water. Yeah. Right. This could end in disaster. But I'm trying. All this to save a bit of money. Oh dear. Don't like this. Oh, it's working though. It's working. Good. Can I get out of here though? Oh, just about. Just about. There we go. Ideal. Wow. That's a good little fill point, and it's relatively close to our house. So that's pretty good. Eventually, it's probably worth getting our own little water catcher reservoir type thing, or a big water tank. But again, I think they charge you, don't they? I'm sure they charge you. Anyway, at least it's river water, not sea water. So the water buffalo can enjoy their water. To be honest, at this rate, they're probably fed up with water anyway, because it's just absolutely hammering it down with rain. It's pouring down. Pouring down. Can I customise these fences now? If someone knows, let me know, because I don't want to keep it like this, not at all. Or will I have to kind of delete it and replace a new one. I don't know. I would like to have made it the shape of this entire piece of land. Yeah, that would have looked really cool. Would be cool to know if it'll also increase the capacity as well, actually. I hope it does. I do hope so. Anyway, they didn't really take a lot of water, did they? Is that water? Is that all they need? No, surely not. Maybe I went too far forward. Maybe it kept rolling. There we go. I wasn't paying attention, that was the problem. Good, good, good. Oh, all of it bar 50 litres. There you go. So their capacity must be 6,000. That's good. Right, we'll dump that into there. I can't actually hear anything other than rain. I can't even hear if the truck started. There we go. Right, and we'll park this up neatly too. Zooms in super slowly. There we go. And yeah, pretty good actually. I think, I don't know how we're looking for time. Give me 1 second. Pretty good. I reckon this hasn't been a bad length of an episode. So, oh dear. Oh, it's a bit muddy outside of there, isn't it? Yeah, we have got water buffalo. Wonderful. Wonderful. Making some real progress now, you know. This piece of land looks pretty cool. The other piece of land there is pretty cool. It's all good. It's all good. So it isn't actually going to be that far away before we are harvesting those two fields. And then at least we can plant some grass. And then we'll focus on what else we're going to get here. Maybe we could get some little sheep here next to them or something. I don't know. I like the whole idea of this being the ranch. I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. As always, I really, really do appreciate it. I really, really do. So until the next episode, which is going to be episode number, what is it now? Episode number 7. So until then, cheers and go.